So let's talk about that preview. Okay, so we're going to Cleveland. We've had a lot of games in a lot of days over the last 3 weeks. There's no doubt that these guys are tired. There's no doubt that they are ready for the All-Star break, and it is a shortened All-Star break as well. So I want to also remind us of the fact that these guys are human. And I think that A.J. Hinch, who we're going to talk about later in the show, I think A.J. Hinch has done a good job of getting guys some rest, getting guys into a place where they get a day off, get off their feet. So I think that he's managing that well. However, they played a lot of games, and we got 4 final ones. And all that you're looking for in this series, again, I hate to keep on belaboring the point, is you got a 4-game series, you have to split this series. 15 games under 500 should be the maximum that you go into the All-Star break at. That's it. 15 games. You would like it to be less. Obviously, we thought this entire season was going to be a lot less than 15 games under 500. But it's not. So let's look at the pitching matchups, okay? Elvin Rodriguez has been recalled. Drew Carlton was optioned, and Elvin Rodriguez is recalled. Elvin Rodriguez, well, he's the kid that essentially went viral for tipping his pitches against the Yankees when he gave up 1 million runs. He'll be facing off against Tristan McKenzie at 7:10 on Thursday night. On Friday night at 7:10, Drew Hutchinson will be facing off against Zach Plesac. Michael Pineda will take the bump against Cal Quantrill at 4 o'clock on Saturday, and then Bo Brisky will face off with the Cleveland Guardians' Shane Bieber at 1:40 on Sunday, the final game before the All-Star break. And here's the deal. You're going into Cleveland, a team that you just swept at Comerica Park a week ago. So we know that you can do it. It's facing much of the same pitchers. You didn't face Tristan McKenzie in that 4-game series at Comerica, so that's going to be different. And you only faced him once previously, and that was on May 29th, where he did go 7 2/3 innings, but did end up taking the loss in that game. Zach Plesac, we've had his number. Cal Quantrill, he pitched well against us, but we still got to him in that series, and then we got to Shane Bieber as well in that previous series that we swept. So the bats can do it. We know what's there. We know what's coming. The scouting reports are not changing because we've just faced them recently. And when you have faced a team as many times as you have in as short amount of time, the advantage should go to the offense in that situation. Now, adjustments are going to be made, to be sure, but the offense should have the opportunity to break out a little bit. And it's tough to say break out when it's only 4 games, but look, we'll take what we can get at this point. Cleveland's not playing the best baseball right now. They're 3-7 in their last 10 games. They split a series with the White Sox while we were in Kansas City, and they lost 2 of 3 to the Royals in the series prior to that. And that was after being swept by us in a 4-game series as well. So they're not playing the best baseball. They're coming back down to earth as everybody thought that they might be to start the season. Look, they were standing on their heads at the beginning of the season. They were playing well, second in the division. They're only 1 game under 500, but they're also the youngest team in baseball. They're also a team that nobody expected anything from, and you're maybe seeing that water recede back to the level with the Cleveland Guardians. So hopefully the Tigers can take a little bit of advantage of that, get a series win, hopefully icing on the cake, but at minimum, a series split is necessary in this moment because, again, 15 games under 500 has got to be the max. It's got to be the max. If you want any type of silver lining for this season, it's going to be what happens the back half of July through September. If you want silver lining, if you want the narrative to change around your team, then change the narrative. Then do what is necessary to change the narrative. Then take advantage where you can take advantage and do what is necessary to turn things around. Make 15 games under 500 the max. Can they? I don't know. I don't even know what to say with this team because of how hot and cold they are, because of how much of a roller coaster this entire season has been. but we'll see. They're getting a much-needed break heading into the All-Star break, so that is a good thing. We want to make sure that the guys rest up because they jump right back in after the All-Star break with a doubleheader in Oakland. So there's definitely winnable games in these next 6 for the Tigers with the All-Star break in between, and we'll just see if they're able to take advantage of that and if they're able to do what is necessary to win those games.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what?